Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Caliphate of Araby campaign. Now, last episode we managed to get a good deal of progress. Not only did we take back Lashik from the College of Pyrotechnics, but we started our invasion over here in the east against the orcs of the Top Knot tribe. We were able to take the Salt Plain originally, as well as Kemri, which was a nice surprise, especially since at the end of the episode we actually fought Cetra and defeated him, his entire army, and what was left of his faction in one fell swoop. So all in all, a good episode, I thought. Now, before recording, I did skip ahead a couple of turns, just enough to deal with the Southern Badlands up here. As you can see, it wasn't anything major to worry about, so I didn't think it was worth really recording. But we did have the misfortune during the last end turn phase of this Top Knot's army destroying the Salt Plain. So we need to see if we can actually reach down and get them. So let's have a look. We might just about be able to, but we are probably much more powerful than they are. So let's see if they're going to retreat or not. And by the way, we also have the Rite of Awakening, so once that done. And I accidentally skipped through it before we hit in the record button, but we also got the Age of Discovery, so we have a lot more diplomatic options now that we can actually encounter other factions, but something for us to consider. Now, yeah, I did notice, we're slightly out of range now, aren't we? Right. What I'm tempted to do, if we got enough to go, we haven't got enough to go into ambush, right? Because I did spot there is this army down here as well, led by Scafag Toothtaker. So, while there's nothing really to worry about, they do have a lot of heroes. What about Baba? Can we give you something to do? Maybe wound this guy? No. Okay. Oops. Wrong buttons. Right. What we're going to do now, let's leave you guys here for the minute. We'll go back to my second army here, led by Muzdahir ibn Arabas, and we're going to get him to force march, I think, over towards the Salt Plain so we can recolonize it without putting Sultan Jaffar and his army at risk. Now, I have managed to upgrade Jaffar with a couple of new skills, especially to start helping out a little bit for Popham here. I thought we'd start working on his battle effects so to improve the army a bit more, and also if we pop over to here, I've started to research Natural Leader for some more replenishment. So if we continue down those two, not only will our army become much more powerful, but we'll be able to replenish losses like that. So that would be quite nice. Now we've moved everybody around apart from Nadim here. Now to be honest, since we've now got the Age of Discovery, it's not really that worth sending him around. But it might come in handy. We might meet some other factions which don't have a major port, so we'll let him just continue his journey around. But the main thing I wanted to do before we hit the end turn button is if we go down to our hack, our capital. We did just finish building the Sorcerer's Zaria. I probably butchered the pronunciation there. But we can now recruit Arabian Flying Carpets and Dervishes. But what I'm interested in checking out is the upgraded version, which gives us the Kima Al-Nar and a genie that we can recruit for our armies. And I would love to see what these guys look like on the battlefield. I have seen the genie before, but I haven't seen the Kimar, so I'm interested to see what that would do. Plus, yeah, any bonuses for our sorcerers will come in handy. And it has used up a fair bit of our money, but we're making nearly 7,000 a turn, so really not concerned. But the other thing we can do, before we hit the end turn, is go to Attitude. I'm going to see if we can get any more trade agreements. Children of Talakwa, we've been trying to negotiate with them. But are you willing? No. Okay, can we give you enough money for a small gift? While we probably will go to war against the Talakwa and Tic-Tac-Toe, I don't want to do it right now. So I'd rather see about negotiating if we can. Okay, what about a non-aggression pact? Nope, bad luck, Epherian. Right, Order of Lawmasters.
What would you have of the Phoenix King, stranger?
Okay, I wonder why it has the female elven voice when that popped up. Let's go for these.
Alright.
Perfect. Alright, Shadow Warriors. Will Alifana be willing to trade? Let's have a look. Excellent. Kingdom of Tyrannic. What about you? No. We're not going to worry about anybody else because you can see our relations with them are not that good. Why is that? It's mainly all because of the aversion they have and great power debuffs. I really don't get great power. I know there are mods out there that you can use to get rid of it from the game, and I can see why they've put it in, but it doesn't make much sense to me in terms of real life. If I was a small faction, and I encountered a major, powerful faction that wanted to negotiate with me for diplomacy, I'm going to be fully aware that they could go after me and probably write me out like that if they wanted to. So, yeah, the fact that we're great power is not going to make me less likely to negotiate with them. It's probably going to make me more likely to negotiate and try and make some sort of agreement, even if it's not going to be entirely in my favour, because the other alternative would be to watch me get wiped out and become a vassal, if not watch all my lands taken away and my people subjugated. But anyway, let's get through the intern phase, see what happens with that top-notch army, and what we can do next. Okay then, looks like our trade agreement with the Shadow Warriors has been dissolved. It's just a shame that the AI doesn't get any penalties for cancelling agreements made so quickly, you know? But anyway, let's get through that. Can we... Okay, we can't quite reach that army. Although, to be honest with you, given what they've got, I'm not that concerned if they try and go after any of my settlements. Even if they go after something like Xandri or Kimri or something like that, we'll have more than enough men at our disposal to deal with them. So we're going to leave them. Instead, we're going to focus over here. Now, this other army did move up from Qatar to Numas, so what I'm tempted to do is see if we can set up an ambush. They may go after Gorgazan if they think we're not around. So if we pull up to here, we do have that 85% chance of a successful ambush, so I'm happy to give it a go. I mean, the worst that happens is that they spot us. But we'll let you do that. Baba, let's see if we can get you to go after a hero. Wow, not really that good. I mean, considering he's supposed to be more experienced than any of these guys, and we've been focusing him a bit on assassinations. Let's have a look see. Oh, he was successful, I'll take that. Right, yeah, we'll put a point then in ruins. It makes sense, doesn't it? And then let's have a look. Elven ruins, we can upgrade. I'm quite happy to do that. Sudenburg has been upgraded. Now, what I'm tempted to do is actually go for the landmark building here, the Penal Colony, because as you can see, it does give a whole bunch of bonuses to my entire faction, you know, with +3 public order. It is -12 to us, though, but if we counter that by doing stuff like upgrading the orchards, sorry, not orchids, that's a completely different thing. If we can upgrade this, as well as build up the Shisha Den, that's going to balance things out quite nicely, I think. So definitely something for us to consider. And given its location, I'm not really that concerned if it gets attacked, if I'm honest. Like, we've still got plenty of better defenses around the place. So, maybe. It's a shame we can't build the docks. That is what's annoying me right now. But anyway, let's have a quick look. Anything else we can try and upgrade? Let's get that, because we've been trying to make that province, the Land of Assassins, to become a, you know, economy focus center, and it's not going to work if we can't do that. We haven't got any economy there. Now, let's see. We will demolish this, because we don't need it. And then we'll see whether or not our ambush is going to be successful. In fact, let me just double check. Any more upgrades we want to do? Right, we're pretty okay with the excavation of Cetra's Great Pyramid now happening. Right, anything over here? Could upgrade that, I guess, but on the whole, I think we're okay. Now, I think we're all good. So, we have a bit of good news and a bit of bad news. The bad news is our ambush was foiled, so unfortunately we couldn't set that up. But on the good news, the army actually left anyway, so we have an opportunity here, if I skip through all of these, to actually try and go after both of them at the same time. Now bear in mind we do have Lightning Strike, so if we attack right now, let's see what our chances are of eliminating these two armies in one fell swoop. very much in my favour. Okay, goodbye. Okay, we did take a few casualties from that. Jesus Christ. No matter. We made a ton of money, wow. Okay, let's execute the captives this time. Alright, get through all of this. Right. With our replenishment, we should be able to make things back up fairly quickly. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned about these 2 units, but if we go after New Macedon in our next turn, and we're very careful about how we attack it, we should be fine. But while you're doing that, we'll take advantage of the extra money. Let's first of all send you over here to take the Soul Plane. Thank you. Right, and what we could do next is, if we have time, the Pools of Despair were burned down by the Prospectors in the previous end turn phase, so we may have an opportunity, depending on what this army does, to quickly pop out and grab it. So if we recruit a new commander again, we'll get Vahim Jahani to come and do this. And then you can make your way over here, and hopefully we might be able to recolonize it, and then we'll be able to buy, whatchamacallit, the Bel Aliad, which may give us access to the Chaos landmark, remember? So, we'll have a look at that. Let's upgrade that. And do we need to do the ports right away? Not really. If we go back to Kofa, though, we can continue upgrading now to get the Sultan Jaffar, Giant Scorpions, Behemoth Scorpions, and a War Elephant. Sounds good to me, my friends. Right. We could also go for the defenses upgraded on our tech. Continue up here, maybe. I'm gonna buy that. Why not? Anything else I need to upgrade in or anything like that? Sudenburg is okay. We could build more walls. I'll tell you what, let's upgrade that. And upgrade this to get it ready. And if we do have the opportunity, then I might see about getting the upgrade. Although, to be fair, it is quite expensive, considering what we actually get for it. Alright, let's get that built here as well. Continue getting as much as we can for income. Now we need to be able to upgrade this in a few turns. Alright. Baba, let's get you go after this army here. Oh, what? Oh, of course, you have exhaustion, right. Okay, never mind then. Let's just move you down towards Qatar so we can keep an eye out down here and see. Alright, you can rest up. We'll give a commandment in for here. We'll make sure... Let's go for growth and public order. Alright, point-wise, Al-Rafiq. Let's give you another one in steel technology. Alright, Muzdahir Ibn Abbas. We can give you... Oh yeah, we'll continue working down that part of the skill tree, aren't we? Armor piercing damage, smoke dance, blade shield, deadly onslaught. Let's increase your defensive abilities for the moment. Not that we're going to be really using this guy all that much, but, well, we got him, you know? Can we recruit... Can recruit a whole bunch of things locally, including 2-egg riders, camel lancers, pit fighters. Interesting. More in fact, if we take advantage of that, let's merge these together. We have the opportunity then. We can get... We'll have to cancel a building somewhere. 1 second. Tell you what, let's go back to Sudenburg. Alright, well, cancel that one for the minute. That will give me the opportunity then to come back onto here. We'll quickly get another unit of Jaguar warriors. I don't know if this... I mean, we could try them out. Let's go for pit fighters. Let's see how they do. Plus, it'll be cool to see what they actually look like as well. Well, we now have done some more technology for extra research rates and income, which is always nice. Everyone now has extra weapon damage. Okay. Right, let's head back up towards here and see about taking Numas now. Right, pretty much back up to full fine strength. Let's go and attack it. I imagine it's going to be a pretty straightforward affair, to be honest, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh wow. Now, I don't know what the calculation is in the game for labor force, but we've got a full stack, mainly infantry based, and yet we've only got a labor force of 2. And yet other times you can have a labor force of 5 or anything like that. I haven't actually seen anything about how this is calculated. That would be quite interesting to find out. But we will go and do a decisive victory against them by just marching in. Picked up the speed of Lycos. Okay, so 1 use spell, 24% speed, stalk, okay. Right, let's make the upgrades. Alright, so let's have a quick look. I would like... Let's get the War Decree. This will build up all our infantry quite nicely, especially given they're getting plenty of experience nowadays. So I'll definitely go for that. Let's see, Naomi, you've basically got everything now. We're just working your way down here for no other reason than we need to spend the point somewhere. So you can do that. You come onto the land, I think. Have a scout around, see what you can find. Alright, Baba, have some fun now. Assault the units here. There we go. Alright, we'll give you a point there as well. You picked up a student. Extra 10% research. I'll take that. And then here from Numas. Ooh. We can get a Nehekan excavation. Okay. That's quite nice. What's this one? The excavation of Tutankhamun's pyramid. Extra 500 income. Yeah, definitely go for that. We'll keep the rest of these just so we can continue building up growth. Again, I'll probably make this into economy focus unless there's any particular landmarks along the way. Not that I can see any. But yeah, having more economy will be quite nice. Right, you... Damn, they beat me to it. Okay, you can be disbanded. There we go. Now for research. There's not really any more of these ones we need to focus on, apart from maybe camel barding. But given we haven't got any camel units, it's not particularly of use. We could go down these. Or we can go for Sacred Scriptures and have a look to see Oath of Loyalty maybe. Slavery, I'm not going to touch that. Just because we are getting some good bonuses from slaves, so I don't particularly want to go for that. Let's go for this one, Tribal Rights. Extra growth, cheaper recruitment. -1 public order, but we can manage that quite fine, I think. Right. Any more upgrades we want to try and do? If we head back down to Sudenburg, we can actually upgrade this again now, can't we? Right, and I do think is it worth it? I'll tell you what, guys, you let me know in the comments. Should we build this penal colony? I'll keep the building slot open. But the thing is, I don't know if I can justify 5,000 gold, which, don't get me wrong, and we can easily afford. But is it really worth the debuffs just for the sake of that +3 public order? I mean, +3 can be useful, but at the same time, would seem pretty fine in all of our areas. I think the only place really is Moorkheim. And even then, we're managing okay there. Do we want to go for defences here, though? I'll tell you what, let's go for a field hospital. The reason being is that we could always go for university here and unlock the technology Kitab at Tasrif. Oh no, let's just go for economy. Well, no, we're not actually making a lot of money from here, are we? Let's be honest. Let's see if we can build... Okay, a Night Watch. That might help get rid of some issues up there anyway. Although on the other hand, we haven't got corruption penalties. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Let's just go for that. We'll get a bit of extra cash. Now the kingdom... Tyrion wants military access. I don't see why not. Just don't make me regret it later. Right then, let's continue. Our next target now is to go after Qatar, so we'll head straight down there, methinks. Alright, let's get through... Oh, wow. Yeah, let's just auto-resolve this one again. I know we're not having a lot of battles in this episode, but the problem is, well, as you guys know, I don't really see the need to fight battles I know I'm going to win. Okay, there are exceptions, like we did it with Cetra yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, I should say, last episode. But generally, I do try to avoid it, just because I think, what's the point? If I know there's a definite chance of us winning, it just doesn't seem worth it, you know? Right, we'll upgrade the soul plane now to that. We'll ask these guys to make their way back to our hack. I'll tell you what, if we get you to force march, we'll get you guys go by boat, and you can get there much more quickly then, I think. There we go. You can head over this way now. Right. Soul Plane, we'll go for Brian just in order to get that sorted. Zandri, no, we don't need to worry about that yet. Any cool upgrades? We can upgrade now our hack to an Asima Sali Ilia. Again, butcher the pronunciation on that, but it's going to unlock our last 2 building slots. So we'll definitely go for that. Let's upgrade that too, because why not? Alright, and I think we'll upgrade these 2 as well. Hang on. Oh, I'm sure this will give us extra bonuses. Right. Okay, Baba, let's send you down towards the Springs of Eternal Life now, see what we've got down here to deal with. Nothing here. Alright, let's have a look now. We've got Mount Arachnos here, Carrot Orland. I do feel like we were better come down this way. We can take all of this then in one fell swoop. And yeah, potentially me going up against Clan Zorn, but let's be honest, are we really that concerned about them? Not really. Let's have a quick look. Game? Can we not? Okay, we can't actually. They're too far away for us to know that they're there, even though we can clearly see as the player that they're there. That's fine. Right. Right, another turn. Now what I've decided to do is move Nadim up here. I want to spy out if we can find any of Clan Pestilence around there. But while he's doing that, we can continue on our conquest. Now I'm a little concerned, because according to the faction balance bar, the top knots are still nearly as strong as we are, despite the fact that we've been fighting them and, well, yeah, they're only slightly less stronger than we are, and I don't know why, because we've eliminated pretty much all their armies. Unless they've really been bulking up somewhere around here, I honestly don't know. Okay, Kasabai is taken, and I know that's down here, so maybe that's where all the armies have disappeared off to. Well, let's send you down. Let's have a look, see if we can spot any more armies lying around.
On march.
Alright, you can go down there. Let's have you continue after the Springs of Eternal Life this time. And that will secure us then the whole province under our control. Again, a fairly easy fight. We're just going to auto resolve this one again. Again, occupy it. There we go, the Ash River now belongs to us. As well as a sort of anti-heroes. Okay. We'll get rid of that. We don't particularly need it. We'll keep that. The rest of it's fine. I would like to upgrade Numas so we can actually get that other excavation building for a bit more research, you know. But the other thing I would like to start considering is maybe we're going to have to go to war, because so far the prospectors have taken the Pools of Despair and Bel Aliad. If we want to be able to buy these off them, we need to be able to take the Black Tower. So what I'm kind of thinking is, now that we've got nearly 8,500 coming into the bank, it might be worth upgrading these guys, ready to send off. So if we get these into our hack... Oh, we might not be able to reach it. We can just a slight bit of red right there. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Right. What we'll do then is see about recruiting some more ones. Hang on, what's this? Cannot construct the required building in this province. I would love to know what building we need in order to recruit foreign priests. Well, I'll tell you what now. Let's continue down here so we can get the Magicians of the Desert. Okay. Ooh, Necromancers, of course. We can't get those yet. Is there anything that could be quite nice? Law of Life. We'll definitely recruit one of you. We'll also recruit another Askar. Sharp-witted for defense. Shark slays deceitful. To be honest, I think that would be a much better option. We'll get one of you. Do I want to go for an assassin as well? Yeah, let's go for another assassin, eh? We will see about getting a brave one. Might be a bit overkill, but at the end of the day, we haven't exactly used an assassin in combat yet. And plus I've been told, you know, we have to take advantage of his increased mobility skill. So we'll go for that. Alright, we'll upgrade you as well. Alright, Sultan Jaffar. Let's give you some more points in Natural Leader. Alright, Karam Naimi will continue giving you Public Order. Right, this is the sorcerer that we've recruited, so we'll go for Awakening of the Woods, Life Bloom, Earthbloods, and let's have a look. We'll just continue down here, to be honest. I don't know if I'll give him the Shin Vessel this time. I might just keep him the Flying Carpet so he can always be around. But if we go... This does area of effect, doesn't it? Yes, that's one. Let's go for some points in Shield of Thorns. In Hashim Ibn As Mustafa, we'll give you... Blade Master, hold the line. Give you 2 points in training, sure. We'll work on harder hits. And we'll go and give you some more armor. And don't forget, we need to give you the magical items. Oh, we've got another Ruby Ring of Ruin. Okay, we'll give you that. Glittering Scales, we'll give you that. Sword of Anti-Heroes. Picked up the White Cloak of Ulrich. Okay, sure. We'll give you that. Sure, we'll give you that as well. Ambush Chance. Winds of Magic. We picked up so many different things doing the campaign. We've just got so many options. We can just go through, click all of them, and just make sure everybody's got fully upgraded with all their followers and everything that we possibly need. So again, Head Magic, Success Chance for Ambushing. Give you that. Give you some campaign movements. Campaign Line of Sight, Public Order. Let's give you... Oh no, that's already been donated out. Okay. Students, sure. And we will give you extra line of sight. For arcane items, we will give you... Let's give you the Trickster's Shard. We'll give you a Ruby Ring of Ruin. We'll give you an Enchanted Shield. You can have a Talisman of Protection. I think we'll give our army leader the better one. I mean, he is, you know, a Sheik after all. He's going to have the best weapons and stuff possible, so we'll give you that and that. I can always swap them out and buy items, don't forget, from the market, from the bazaar. We just need to get around to doing it at some point. Let's see, Public Order... Yeah, let's go for growth again. There we go. Now, you know what I forgot to do during that end turn phase? I forgot to swap over the commandments, didn't I, for over here. Bear in mind, I'm going to start recruiting with this army. It'd be best if I swap this over to Nomad Outposts. Just give us that extra bonus to our recruitment rank. So we'll go ahead and do that. What we'll do then is we'll just take advantage. We'll get a couple of units recruited, but not go too far. Crazy. Southland Warriors. Okay. Arabian Guard, Dervishes, Anti-Infantry, Great Sword Infantry. Ooh, they look interesting. Really low armor though, so we definitely want to use these if we recruit them as a secondary line, so we'll get them to, you know, we charge in first and then these guys will just come in and hack them to pieces. That could be handy. What else? So I'm interested in finding, haha. We got our genies here, our flying carpets, giant scorpions, behemoth scorpions. I want to check them out. Got Arabian ogres, war elephants. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to check out. We want to check out the Khmer Na as well. Definitely. Let's get our hands on a scorpion. I just want to see how big these things are, you know? Right, we'll go... What I'll do actually... As great as these guys are, we do have the opportunity now to recruit some better units. You know, the Arabian Guard and things like that. So, tell you what, let's start swapping these out a bit. So if we go and start getting some Arabian Guards to replace them, what we'll start doing then is we'll switch it over and then we can have it so we're all fully upgraded. It's going to take a little while to do, but I think it will work out quite nicely. In fact, we do have a ton of money. Why don't we just recruit some from here as well? I mean, a war elephant would be quite nice. Of course, the behemoth scorpion. Let's grab one of you guys. The genie I would like to check out, as well as that Kimar. We'll grab one of these. Right. I also want to check out the camels. They could be interesting to see. Yeah, let's grab two of you. I know this is going to take a little while to recruit everything, but I think it will work out. Yeah, let's just leave that as it is for the minute. You guys can all join up as well then. Alright, you join in. Everybody can join in. There we go. It's going to be an 18 stack, but like I said, we'll swap out some of the units. We'll get these warriors for something else, maybe Jaguar warriors or something like that. You are continuing on your journey, Sultan Jaffar. Again, no sign of any other orc armies. And we're getting to the point now where we have basically conquered everywhere that the Top Knots own, so they must be around here somewhere. Right, is it worth... Can we reach it this turn? We cannot. Okay. Cassabar has a unique building. Okay. Let's see if we can get our hands on it. We'll set up an ambush nearby here. Just so we can definitely reach it in the following turn. Ah, there's their armies. Okay, so we've got Muncher. We've got a 17 stack led by Gorge and Madeira. And then what do they have here? Nothing really for us to worry about. It might be in our best interest then. Attack the army entirely next turn. And then we can take out the defenders, take them out. If we attack the small army outside, we can draw out everybody and then into the fight. And to be honest, I reckon we've got a good chance of winning that. Our army hasn't been defeated yet. So we'll leave that happening. And then is there anything else we want to upgrade? Anything else we want to spend money on before I end the episode? Can't quite upgrade the Caliph's Palace yet. We've got a little while to go for that. Elven Ruins, we shall get you some slave traders. And we'll upgrade the City Watch. Right, there we go. But then guys, I think we'll leave it here for today. Now I have to say, we've been really rolling badly when it comes to our success chance of setting up an ambush. Because again, you can just pop up there. Our ambush was foiled, with an 85% chance of being successful. So yeah, Jaffar is just not rolling that well. But we're going to end things here, with the next episode going after Cassabar, finishing off the Top Knots, I believe. Yeah, because we only need to take Cassabar, push up and then to take Bagar, and then we can swing back and then to take Carrag Orland. That's all them dealt with, and then we can maybe focus next on the Rakaf Dynasty. By then we should have our second army fully recruited, ready to go. It's just going to take a bit of extra time, I think. But yeah, looking forward to checking out some of these units, like the Camel Riders, the Kimar and Nar thing. I definitely want to get a genie involved as well. Yeah, we're going to have a few cool units to check out. Be great to see. But let's end things here for today, guys. So, thank you very much for watching today's one. I know it didn't have as much action as usual, but hopefully we'll gain that back next time. As, like I said, we're going to finish off that Top Knots in a big fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. But thank you for watching it anyway, and hope you join me next time for that fight and for some more Warhammer 2. Otherwise, take care everybody, and goodbye for now.